Welcome to the Jedi Ranger. I'm John Bay 555, and this is my review of the sixth and final episode of Star Wars Tales of the Underworld, One Good Deed. So this is the final of the three Cad Bane episodes, and in this episode, he's out of prison and he's returning back to his home world, his home neighborhood, to get his revenge on his old friend for basically everything, and also hopefully reunite with Farron, which implied that they were close, as I discussed before. Well, apparently has a lot of change. The neighborhood way improved. His old friend now the marshal is doing a pretty good job at keeping crime down. Unfortunately, there's some complications going on. Cad Bane wants his revenge. He doesn't care who he has to get in the way of, and that includes murdering his old friend in front of his old friend's son, which may actually be Cad Bane's own son. There's some implications going on there that I'm not quite sure if I read it correctly, but it's implied that, one, that there was something that Aaron hadn't told Cad Bane, but that Cad Bane's friend knows, and because he did eventually apparently marry Aaron as well. I'm wondering if Isaac, who's in the story portrayed as the son of Cad Bane's old friend, childhood friend, is actually biologically Cad Bane's. Though definitely Cad Bane's old friend is the father that stepped up. That's what I'm reading, mainly because there's just some subtext there, and Cad Bane's one good deed is not also killing Isaac and walking away. That's the one good deed in this episode. Now, they do not address at all, was Cad Bane satisfied by his revenge or not? That is never addressed. But what does show is that there is still capabilities of him perhaps having a little bit compassion, which is something I did not expect them to do. I expect to have about this episode. But it makes sense that there is still a part of Cad Bane that remembers when he was a child. That makes sense. That's still a part of him deep down. And seeing a young boy who perhaps reminds him a little bit of himself, who might be I don't know if Cad Bane ever picked up on that, but it does show that perhaps if he had the right mentor, he could have been a good person. He could have, like his old childhood friend, helped his own neighborhood. But instead, he went down the path of being in the criminal underworld and becoming a bounty hunter due to his influences versus the influence of his old friend that we never got to see. But those are just my thoughts. I would love to hear yours in the comment section down below.